Hi there everybody, we're back with Lorna and Sandy and we're going to do now the foreground. I'm going to show you guys the picture again in case you haven't looked at the first time. Let's just show them all. So this is what Sandy's working on. Cute little guy. Now for those of you who have never seen these before, these are quails. We get a lot of them around our house. In fact, if you want to have quail under glass, you can darn well come to my house and bring your slingshot. You can get all kinds of quail under glass. Now you animalists won't like that. But he's a little guy, so we've done the background. The background's going to be a turquoise, and her white goes really good with brown. And so we'll probably first start with your bottom here. Okay. Your grounding,
yeah,
and you'll have to do your grass first.
Okay. And
then probably take a little pencil and just outline basically the shape like that. Just the outline like that first. Mm-hmm. Okay? Like after you do that. Okay. So first of all, it'd be this little long ovally thing.
Okay.
Or you can make it whatever you want. You can do streaks if you want. You don't have to copy that. It could be your own picture. Mm-hmm. Okay? Okay. So what that is a ground. And you could do like streaks of dark brown. You know, it doesn't have to be like a round perfect circle.
Okay.
Okay?
Good, yep.
And with yours, we'll do the background. I would think probably the purple would be easier for you to do. The dark purple. Just do some little, actually if you want to do just round circles first and then go out with the petals, it'll help you know where you want to place them. After that's done, then you can do the green leaves because they kind of go on top. So what you're doing always your background. That's the little trick here. Is you want to do always your background, you're moving forward. Because then these white flowers will pop. Okay? And your background, see the black is coming through down here? Mm-hmm. So that's why you always do your background first.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And so you're really doing your shadows first.
Okay.
And then the flowers pop out from the shadows. Okay? So the flowers, don't worry about the center. Just do a little, you know, nice little bloop, 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 bloop. Do it fast. Don't get too fussy. Okay. And make it more artistic because this is a real picture. Mm-hmm. We don't want it like this.
Yeah.
If you want it like this, take a picture. Put it on your wall, right? So we're making this artistic. Mm-hmm. We're putting our emotions on canvas. Okay. So this is what we're doing. So the blue or purple, I just said purple, but I guess some are blue here too. It's kind of a bluey purple. Can you see it up real close? You can see it up real close. Let's get this really close so you can see it. Okay, see how some are blue? Some are kind of purpley blue?
Yeah.
So you want a nice mixture, so I'm going to put a blue and a purple there on your palette. Mm-hmm. And you just take your brush, you don't bother going back and forth and cleaning your brush up. You just kind of go, okay, I'll do a blue one, okay, I'll put a purple one, and put that purple right on top of that blue on your brush. So we're just going to let those colors just mix together on the canvas. Okay. Okay? You understand?
Yeah.
Good, I know you do. So, because you're smart out there. Out there, you're smart. Okay, so we'll do the purple first, then the greens, and then your white at the very end. Okay. We'll probably have to do the white in another video. Mm-hmm. So you're only be able to worry about today is doing your purples and your greens. Okay? Okay, so we got to get the paint together. Oh, I should have taken this away. You don't need this, so you can do some of it if you want.
Yeah, I can still put greens there.
So we need, for you need browns and greens to do your grass. Let's see here. Is that quite a dark brown, isn't it?
For
your brown, your grounding.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, if you make it too light, you guys, brown, it'll come forward. You want that brown to be dark and dull. Okay. So what we're doing is we're using a dull brown, kind of like a dull brown.
Okay.
Let me show everybody here. It's kind of as dull as I can get it. Okay, so there's not much yellow in that. So the yellow in that brown would make it warm. We're trying to get it as cool as we can.
Okay.
So least amount of yellow. Mm-hmm. And that will set it back. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we'll put that in there on your palette. There's not much of it anyway. And then greens coming out from it. Now your greens are behind them too. They're kind of soft in the background. Yep. The same thing with the green. If I give you a bright green, I'll show you the difference here. Okay. use this one instead. Okay, I'm going to show you a little trick here. When you're doing a background or you know, the grasses are behind that little guy, you don't want it to be bright. So this bright green right here would be absolutely devastating.
Right.
It would overpower him and be kind of ugly. So we're going to scrap that one.
Okay.
Okay, not for you. You don't have to have it. And then this, between this one here and this one here, this is darker, this is lighter. If you squint a little bit, always squint with your eyes and look at a color, then you can kind of tell which one looks like it's in front of the other one. Which one do you think?
The darker one. No, the
No.
Lighter one.
The lighter one.
The lighter one has more warmth to it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you can see that, but the lighter one has more yellow in it, which yellow always makes it stand in front. That's your warm color,
Right.
if you remember. We did teach that another time, so I'll tell you right now, you got to go back in my videos if you don't see it. So this one here is actually a cooler green. So we're going to use the cooler green. You can always put a white in it to lighten it.
To lighten it up a bit.
But it's cool.
Okay.
That's the main thing. So you don't use this color just because it's light. You lighten it with a white.
Okay.
Okay? Got it?
That be what I use for my leaves.
Yes, yes. You can use a mixture for your leaves. Probably,
Yeah.
probably that one and that one. Both those, not this. You don't want that one.
No.
Yeah. And there's also this one too. You can use a little bit of this. So let's use for the leaves. We'll use a mixture for you. So just use this one. And you can always see how there's a dark and light in there. You can do 2 colors too on
Okay.
each side of your leaf. It just kind of makes it nice. So I'll put all 3 colors in this palette. You both can use it.
Okay.
And this is the mid green. See?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
I'll just show everybody here. Okay, you see that? Okay, so the dark, mid, and light.
Okay.
There you go. Now you want a nice, either a flat brush to do leaves. I would use a flat brush for both of you.
Okay.
So you want to use a square brush. So you want a nice thin square brush. This is probably too big. Down here is a nice little thin one. See, like this? This is a
Okay.
softer brush. If you don't want it, if you want more of a harder edge, don't use these soft watercolor brushes. Those are watercolor brushes.
Oh.
Okay.
Just to let you know, the softest brush you see is a watercolor brush. When you see them in the store, and they're always soft. They usually are brown. It's just to kind of give you a hint. And like I said, the oil brushes are usually white, and they're
Really?
horsehair. They're hard as a rock.
What about this one here? Like, would that be an acrylic brush?
Yeah, you
Or
can
is
use
it
that for
too
acrylic.
rounded?
No, it's fine. It's got a square edge. That's a good one.
Okay, well, let me try this one that you
Okay.
had picked up.
Okay. And then if that's too soft, remember these are just tools. And it's whatever you feel comfortable with. There's no right or wrong to these brushes, you guys. Okay, don't get hung up on brushes. Oh, I gotta have this one, I gotta have that one. No. It's just a tool. Just to get the ones that you feel good with. That's all that's important. Here's one, a bit firmer. A little bit firmer what you got. Okay? There you go.
Okay.
Now, the trick is to remember what we learned about the rule of thirds. 1/3. So that guy is most of it. You might want to go a little bit lower than 1/3. Yeah, around there.
Down there.
Yeah. And that'd be the top of it. The top of his grass. And you want to
The top
know...
of, like the
Top of that, no, top
Oh,
of this
just
thing.
here.
Top
Yeah,
of that.
whoops.
Top is, what do you call that? The stand he's on, or?
Yeah.
The ground, the ground.
grounding.
Top of the ground. So that's that top edge of the ground.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Okay. And you can add a little bit of green to your brown. You can make it interesting if you want. You don't have to just plain ground. And you can do it just in the middle. You know, keep your edges clean if you want. Or you go right across, your choice. With you have to figure out what your focal point is. So there's a lot of flowers there.
That's in here.
Yes, it is, that triangle.
Yep, the triangle.
So I'm just going to show everybody here. Get this up close. See the triangle? Right here. And usually it's all, the rule of painting, little hint in painting, is you either do one flower or one subject, whatever you're going to do for your focal point, or 3 or 5. You always do an uneven number. You never do an equal number. I don't know why, it just seems boring.
Yeah.
I've tried to put 2 sailboats on a horizon, it just looks skimpy. Okay? If I do 1 sailboat, I do a bit bigger. If I do 3, I do 3 different sizes. But I do 3.
Yeah.
So that's your focal point.
Yeah.
And that is in the center of the picture, which is the most boring place to be. But if that's the way you want it, you could change this picture. You know you can do that, edit this picture, and you can have this whatever you like.
Oh, okay.
So that's your choice. You want it like this, leave it like this. Okay. Then, but you can always go to edit, above
Yeah.
your picture, and you can move this around. Like you could put like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
You could do it like that. You could put, you know, like you can change it. You don't have to
Right.
have it there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're putting it there. So that's where you want to put. I would put 3 little dots.
Well, I was gonna say, how about if we move it over a bit?
Yeah. Yeah. You want, what you want to do is go to edit.
Or
So you
can we
make your
just
picture. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
How's
Right there.
that?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
That would be better.
Yeah. A little bit more interesting, eh?
Yeah.
Anybody see that? Okay, so your choice. Where you want it though, just do your 3 little dots, your center dots. Just do them as dots. And then you can just roughly do your, but you do that later. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So you said to do the purple blue.
Yeah, do your purple blue.
I need some purple blue.
Oh, right, I'm sorry. I was thinking you're doing the
Please.
green, but it's the purple blue you need.
Some purple
You need
blue.
a deep, deep purple and a deep, deep blue. A deep, deep purple and a deep, deep blue. Like, that's a real deep. I'm going to give you the ultramarine blue,
Okay.
and I'll give you this purple. There's a light purple too, but I think it's too light. So ultramarine, it's a paste. Shouldn't call it a paste, but it's thick.
Yeah.
So you can add a bit of water to it.
Okay.
This is the golden ultramarine blue. I use it for the top of the sky. Great color for that. And then I use the cobalt blue going down underneath this. But this is always great for the top of your picture.
Yeah.
If you're doing a sky. There you go.
Okay.
And then, so you just, and I'll get a spritzer for you while you're doing this. So you can, I just spritz it. That's a really good little hint too, little hint, is a lot of people say to me, oh, I hate acrylics because it dries so fast. Well, little hint is, take a little spritz bottle of water and just go, pss, 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 not much, just pss, pss, even to these liquidy ones. When they start drying out, just give it a little spritz. Pss, 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 and it'll keep them moist for you so they don't dry out. It's a nice deep blue purple.
Do some paints dry out faster than others too, like different colors?
Just pasty ones will.
The paste will,
okay.
yeah.
There's not much water in them, right?
Yeah.
There's a nice purple. There you go. Now use that straight. You want it nice and thick and deep in color.
Okay. And start anywhere?
Yep, anywhere you like. You could draw a line, you know, with your paintbrush. Just draw it like this, a curve, like that.
Yeah.
That'll give you an idea.
Oh, okay.
Just draw a curve, like for your middle of your picture, middle of your flower. And you did get clean water, didn't you? Yeah. Spritz bottle. Got a spritz bottle here.
And probably.
So here's a spritz bottle here. Give it a little spritz. There you go. Now you can use white a bit there. You got really dark.
Yeah,
You might want to put a bit of white with it.
that's what I was trying to do, was
Yeah,
a little bit of white here.
yeah. It'll lighten it up for you. Oh, I like that. Oh, we can take your tin off now. You don't need your tin, you guys.
Oh,
Do you want it off the tin? Be a bit easier for you.
Perfect.
There you go.
Perfect.
Put those away. We can tweak this here. Put your water maybe over here so people can see what you're doing. That might be better. Yeah, you need that little bit of white in it.
Now, should I do behind here? I mean, he's just going to have it on the side.
That will be behind him right there. That
Okay.
should show.
Okay.
That's good. I like the way you did the. You got like it's twisted.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Okay.
I like that.
I think I'm going to leave him like that.
Okay. Yeah, you can always do another one behind him if you want to afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And I think you have some browns here. This is a good brown for him, his background. You're going to draw first. You're going to draw
Yes.
first his shape. Get you some light browns. Have you got a really dark brown there? Paint's great. One of my favorite colors for brown is sepia. I love sepia. You can do in sepia, you can do a whole picture in sepia, which would turn out to be like an old photograph. Remember those old photographs of the 20s?
Oh, yeah.
And everything is different shades of brown?
Yeah.
Well, instead of seeing a black and white photo, you do sepia.
Ooh, that's
And you use
cool.
sepia, and use pure sepia would be the darkest.
Yeah.
And then you lighten it until you get to white, and that'd be all the shades. And if you want to do an old wagon or an old barn, I mean, sepia is beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I'm gonna be doing an old wagon,
Oh, yeah.
broken down wagon. I found one up past Armstrong, and I just loved it. In a little brew pub, and I'm gonna do that. Sepia, the whole thing is sepia. This one's quite watery. And you have a cream. I have a nice cream here. Buff. So here's a nice buffy color. I just got this, so you can. It's a good buffy color. Gonna need that and black. Need some black. I'll give you lots of white too. Everybody's so quiet.
Trying to.
I was going to put some Christmas music on, but it might distract you. I don't want you starting to sing on me and doing some karaoke. Forget about what you're doing.
I tried different brush.
Yes, it's not working.
No.
Do you want a pointy brush?
Yeah, I've got one here. I'm gonna try the one.
Try the pointy brush, yeah.
Because I just can't get these flowers.
Yeah,
with that.
well, you're using a square brush here, and you're doing a round circle.
Yeah.
So you should really have a pointy brush. And actually the best brush for doing a nice rounded petal is called a filbert brush. And that's your rounded edge ones. And I just bought some new little filberts. Let's see if I can find you one here. They're nice brushes, a filbert. Here's a nice one with a rounded top. Here's a good one. For the top of like petals. See how it's kind of rounded and kind of a bulbous at the top? That'd be good too.
Oh, yeah.
See that one?
Yeah.
Yours is quite pointed. That's got a little bit of a bulb. See how it's kind of roundy at the top? There, here's a filbert brush. That's a bit of a filbert brush. See the rounded edges on it? It's not squared off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it gives you the rounded, if you want like a petal to look that shape, you'd use that shape. I'll give you that in case you want to use it.
And sometimes you have to put 2 coats if you want a darker brown or something as well, right?
Well, if you want it really solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want it to really be dense, like a dense looking and a true color, yes, yes. Because just gobbing it up when it's wet, it doesn't always cut it.
No.
What are you doing? Oh, you got him.
I think so.
Good for you.
He'll be okay.
Yeah, yeah, he's good. Great job. So what you're doing now is just the background of your little quail guy. Mind if I just put that down for a minute so I can let people see what you're doing?
Yeah,
just
sure.
for a sec. Okay, I just want to show them. So what we're doing here is we're doing the little quail guy, and we're doing the more of the basic colors, and then on the next video we're going to do all the finishing top colors, which is your white dots, all your dots, your eye. Some people do the eye first, it gives them personality. Other people don't. But it's up to you. But all your little finishing touches, all your, see there? Like all your little dots. Not these swirls, because that's copyright.
Yeah.
We won't show those.
Well, it was something, it may be copyrighted. The may is in there.
You know what? There's a bit of a rule with art. As long as you're not selling it, and it's for your own use, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
If you're going to sell a piece of art and it's off the internet, everybody, the secret is you have to paint 10%, more than 10% difference.
Oh, I'm sure that'd be more than 10%.
But you can change the color, you can change the look of it, and it's still saleable.
Wow.
Because every artist, every craftsman, everything that's done out there is an idea that you got somewhere.
Right.
We're not reinventing a wheel. The wheel's already been invented.
Yes.
All we're doing is changing that wheel a little bit to be our own wheel. Right? Does that make sense?
You bet. Oh, yes.
There really is nothing totally original. I mean, you know, like I did a painting, just finished a painting, and somebody said, well, where did you get that idea? I said, well, it's out of my head, actually. I kind of dreamt it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I dreamt it from seeing portions of it somewhere else, you know?
Right.
Or
Yeah.
even the idea of it. Like they'll say, well, it's kind of Asian looking. I said, yeah, it looks kind of Asian looking. Well, I've been to Asia. So everything comes from something you've seen, even if it's out of your head. You've seen something in your experiences. We all paint from our experiences. So get lots of experience, you guys, because then you get to paint. You're out painting outside the box, right?
True.
Right?
True.
So these gals just came back from Panama cruise. So you're painting now. You've expanded your horizons, right?
Yes. I don't know that I could paint a capybara though.
Well, I just got back from Madagascar, and I don't think I can paint a lemur. Maybe,
Ooh.
maybe I
never
could.
know. Never
They were
say never.
they were pretty cute, I have to tell you. You know that there's 100 and some odd varieties of a lemur.
Really?
Yeah, I just thought it was like the one from Madagascar. You know the cartoon. Oh, I like the little ladies. I like the little ladies. Oh, look at that! Look like a little lady. And then they get shake it, shake it, shake it like a little lady. But so that my husband, that's all he looked for was the black and white lemur that was on Madagascar. Yeah, we found them. They're quite curious. It was fun.
Okay.
That is beautiful. I like the way you're putting the two. See that white? Just put both on your brush and let it happen.
Yeah.
Two colors and let it happen. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Gotta get some in here.
Yeah. Really nice. And you know, don't have to do them all the same.
No.
Some are different. Some petals have the white, some don't, which is what you got there, which is perfect. You don't want every petal the same. I mean, that's pretty boring. See what you could do here. I don't know if anybody can see that. But you zero in on that. Like one petal's got the white on it, the other one doesn't. So that gives you a variation. That's what you want. It's perfect. I think I touched it. That's okay.
You didn't harm it. So that's all the blue I want, I think, or do I have to make them darker?
No, you can make whatever you want. Oh, there's a rule here somewhere. I think there's a color god around somewhere that's going to tell you you have to do it this way or that way. No color god. Those will be fun to put texture on. And even yours, your dots, we're going to do texture on that.
Okay.
I think we'll use some molding paste and we'll do some texturing next time.
That's better.
Mm-hmm.
That one better.
Takes concentration, doesn't it, to make those little flowers?
It does.
Huh?
It takes
It's taxing on our brain, isn't it, at our
concentration
age?
to do any of this stuff.
It just gets the cobwebs out of the gray cells.
Yes.
It's great.
You can't
I think
always,
everybody our age should paint
can't always play
or do
Word
some
on-
kind of heart.
Yeah.
I'm working with some guys right now, and I'll tell you, the men love to use just pencil and paper
Oh.
and get some ideas off the internet and just do shading. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Okay. Now,
It's great for stress, anxiety.
Well, usually, sometimes this can make you a bit anxious. No, it's not the way I want
Yeah,
it.
it can. Yes, it can. You're absolutely right. But then you just
But
put,
most of the time.
but you know what? If that happens,
Yes.
little secret, you put away.
Yeah.
You don't touch it. Leave it for at least a week. Do you want to look at it? And then, or you can put it in a place where you just glance at it as you walk by.
Okay.
And then, you know what? After some time, doesn't matter how much time, sometimes it takes more time or less time, I'll go, oh, that's what I needed.
Okay.
And all of a sudden it clicks.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just a little thing that's off, you know? And then it clicks and you're fine. You go, oh, I know what to do now.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're frustrated with something, never
Yeah.
keep working on it. That's the worst thing you could do. You'll go on it
Yeah.
and you'll chuck it down. Ah, garbage.
Yeah.
No.
You,
No.
Or you end up overworking it
Yes.
and mucking it
Yeah,
up.
mucking it up. Yeah. Just let it go. Put it down. Let it go. Put your mind on something else. Let it go. And you'll find you'll be able to come back to it in a real healthy mindset. You're doing leaves now?
Yeah.
Might want to lighten those up a bit. See, they're a bit darker than the flowers. I want to put some white, this cream. You can use a bit of a cream. Lighten them up a little bit. That's it. Try to remember where your light source is coming to. On these flowers, you have a light source. And your light source, all the tips of those petals that are the light shining on should be lighter. If you really want to get technical, that's what you think of, is where your light's coming from. Your shadow's underneath
Right.
and your light's on top. So those petals have a bit of curvature to it.
Yeah.
So when they have a curvature to it, just that little top is going to have light. Inside that curvature is going to be a shadow, and the outside bottom is going to have a light. So they're kind of
Okay. Yeah.
they're kind of cup shaped, right? Like that, scooped out.
Right.
So when you scoop it out like that, see my fingers?
Then-
I can't read my fingers anymore.
Yeah.
My top of my fingers catch the lights, and this is dark. This
And
is
that's
shadow.
darker. Yeah.
So just like that, you got it.
Can I have a little teeny tiny brush for working on its beak?
Yes, you should have a nice little tiny pointy brush. Do you want to pick it out yourself, or do you want me to pick it for you?
No, just pick one up. Just a wee guy, almost like Lorna has.
Yes. And thin, eh?
Yes, please.
I have a rigger. If anybody doesn't know what a rigger is,
What a rigger is.
that's a rigger. And it's a
Okay.
very different brush from any other brush. It's so thin. Spit on here, show you. It's like a needle. If you get a good one, it goes to a point like that.
Okay.
And it's long.
It's
The
a
reason
rigger.
it's long is because there's so few hairs, you'd be dipping it like this, one spot, dipping like this, one spot, one bump, bump, bump. You're going like this back and forth because it won't hold enough paint.
Okay.
So they make it long,
Yeah, right?
so at least it holds lots of paint.
Oh, I
Okay?
wonder.
But that is thin. You could actually write your name with that.
Oh, no kidding.
It's nice and tight. So that's really thin. Your beak isn't that skinny. So maybe something, this is too fat.
Yeah.
Just spit on it and you can kind of see. That's too fat.
Yeah, that
this
one.
is a bit more of a chisel.
Okay.
Okay, or Lorna's
Excellent, thank
got one
you.
here too, hasn't he, Lorna?
Yeah. You
This
can
one
use
here.
that one.
Oh, thank you, Lorna. Lorna's
No
got a good one too. That's nice and pointy. I just bought a new one too that's pointy like Lorna's. Yeah, there's a real even smaller point.
Well, I think this.
Do you want to do the eye first, or do you like doing the eye last, Sandy?
Well, I'm going to try and at least give him a bit of an eye here.
Sometimes it helps you know the depth of color around the eye when you do the eye first, because the eye is the sharpest part.
Right.
of the bird. It's pure black with pure white around it. And so it gives you the 3D-ish concept. So it helps you know how much brown to put in there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How deep of a brown. Remember our little ladder we did a long time ago?
Mhm.
Long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, it helps you know how far up the ladder you want that, how deep that brown is.
Yeah, see, I've got to put a little bit of highlight above his eye. I've got to do
The white,
some white around
that's
his
the cream.
eye.
You want this
The
cream. Yeah, don't go white. Yeah.
Okay. And I wanna
The only
see
thing that's
what
white
I
is those
can do.
spots on his backside. That's
Okay.
white. Those are cream.
Okay. Let's see if I can do something with his beak here.
You can actually do some of those leaves after you do the daisies. Around the daisy, you can leave those after and put your daisies in first. That'll help you know where you want to put those leaves.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to all the leaves. Just the ones that are apart from the daisies. Electronics. You guys are really concentrating today. This is wonderful. I might have to do a little dance to entertain everybody. Keep them busy while you're working. Oh, that's nice. See, that's beautiful. Look at that. I like that.
Yeah.
That's really good. You have the edges cream and going into the green.
She's a good flower maker.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be a leaf.
Well, I wasn't looking. I just know you're good at flowers.
No peeking. It's a
Oh,
leaf.
there.
No peeky. It's a leaf.
No peeky peeky. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's good. That's a good one. Mm-hmm.
That's all the leaves I want.
Mm-hmm. You searching your white. Nice rounded brush. filbert brush. Somewhat, that gives you a nice rounded,
Yeah.
fat rounded top.
Okay.
That should be big enough. This one too is a nice one. Nice and firm.
Okay.
Feel that, see if you like that.
Yeah, that's nice and firm.
Mm-hmm. That's the filbert brush, but you see it's too wide.
Yeah. Well,
You
that's
need
what
that
I was
bit of a
finding
point.
with the square one.
Mm-hmm.
It was too wide.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do.
You can take it right from there. Just take right from the blob, and then you get lots of paint on the tip of that brush. That's it, just like that. Nice big. Yeah. Now dip your paint again, so you don't have it. Yeah. No, right into your paint. Right into your paint. That's it. Nice full. Then you get some texture at the same time. There you go. Look at that. It'll take a while to dry, but at least you got lots of texture there. Get some lumps in there. There you go. Now remember, they're all not going to be facing you flat, eh?
Yeah.
Try to get some angles if you can. You can try and imagine, like you can use this for example, that one, and get some standing up. So you go right from the bottom, go up with your daisy,
Okay.
with your petal, and then to the side, or even turn your picture around helps you make that decision. You know, if you want them on the side a bit, it'll make you do it a bit more. You see how this is shorter
Yeah.
and that's longer? That'll make that look like it's turned,
Oh, okay.
okay? Just don't make them the same length, like this is good. That looks like it's dropped down a bit. See how that makes it look like that way?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna need lots of paint there.
In here, yeah.
Yeah, you got dark brown on top though, not the light brown. Do you want to do it all light? This is stomach is light.
Yeah, this
This
part
is
is
brown.
the light
That's the brown.
for.
Right here. All this
Oh,
this
okay.
part is this brown
Yeah.
lightened up with cream.
Because that's what I was starting to mix here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Which gave me this, but I need this more orangey. But that one.
This
would
one is
work.
straight. This one here is straight beige. That's this color, straight. This one here is the brown with a bit of beige, but mostly brown. This one here. See how it's even darker there, the bottom.
Yeah, it looked a little orangey to me.
Orangey. The brown looks orangey.
Yeah, this part in
Oh
here.
yeah. You could put a bit of orange. You just put a bit more. I can put a bit of orange in it if you want. But that's got quite a bit of red in it already. But if you want a bit of orange in it, give you a dab of orange. Brighten it up a little bit, you mean? You want to brighten it up a little bit? Mm-hmm. That's too much. That's too orangey. Too orangey. This one's better. There you go. Give that orange into the brown. If you can't cover it, just let it dry. Going over and over it won't get you the color.
And then
it's
go
because
back.
it's, yeah. Maybe you're pushing too hard on your brush. Try to lighten up on your brush.
Oh, okay.
And don't use the whole brush, just the tip, and put more paint on more often.
Oh,
And make it darker.
Okay.
And a softer brush would work better, like that.
This one
You
here?
got a firm brush there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just...
Because it won't make those lines in, because it's not, see that the hairs aren't tough,
Right.
so it doesn't scratch the canvas.
Oh, okay.
So when it's nice and soft, your brush,
Brush?
yeah, when
Yeah.
these bristles are soft, it glides over it.
Oh, okay.
So it keeps your paint nice and thick.
Ah.
Whereas these hard ones, it goes, it's actually scratching.
Yeah, well, that's what it seems
so
to be.
use a softer
scraping it.
brush.
Okay.
It goes in your water. You'll wreck it in one shot. I'll wash it out for you. That's okay, I'll do it for you. You'll keep it right in the water. I'll give you fresh water too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need fresh water.
Thank you.
Okay. Always keep your water fresh, you guys. That's another one. Really makes a difference. Keeps your colors nice and clean. Yeah. Yeah, your water will turn to mud real quick if you don't keep it clean. And then you get a muddy look to your colors. They're not bright and clear, and makes a big difference. That's good. Really good, Lorna. That's great. That's very appealing to the eye, the way you got it now.
Yeah.
Very appealing.
Put any more, I don't think.
I don't think so either. I think it looks really good. It's very nice.
I need green.
Now you see you got some white dots in there.
Yeah.
So what you could do is get your greens in, and then at the very end, put some little white dots if you want to fill it in more, make it look a bit more full.
Okay.
You could do that if you want. Oh, you guys don't have your paper towel. I didn't give you a paper towel. There you go. I knew there was something missing this morning when I set the table up. Yeah. Hey, when you're a painter, I'll tell you, you must invest in these companies, because
Oh, yes.
go through a lot of paper towel.
Yeah. He wants for every sale out there.
That's better.
You know what hurts an artist the most?
Self-criticism?
No. Getting brushed over.
I like that. Okay. Now my little coil buddy. What's next? I think we need actually a little bit more of this.
This one or the rigger you're going to need for around the eye.
Yes.
Now you can cheat. I shouldn't really tell you guys this, but you can cheat. There are white little, almost like white marker. You know, like when you used to get the white marker, like an ink whiteout.
Yes.
We used to use. you can get a white and you shake it up. It's in a little pen form, and it's like a pen form of white with a ball bearing inside.
Really?
And it actually would do a thin line like that around your eye.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Wouldn't
But you can't do it. I won't let you.
know.
But I will let you use my rigger.
Okay. Thank you.
That works too. But if you had a shaky hand,
Yes.
you could do that.
Well, some days are shakier than others, for sure.
I do have one, but I'm not going to bring it out.
No. No, that's
I didn't want to
fine.
use it. So there is a differentiation between different kinds of artists.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some are just a bit more well-oiled. Oh, you're nice. No, I should pay you for laughing at my jokes. I think I have to pay you for laughing at those jokes.
No.
There's some guys it's on YouTube, I think, and they'd say the dumbest jokes. Those are the dad jokes. I think all this dad joke stuff. And they'll say the dumbest joke, and then they go, laugh at their own jokes. That's what's more funny than laughing at their own jokes.
Yeah, sometimes it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. What'd you get in it? Yeah, you got it. It's good. Yeah, using just the tip. That's
Yeah.
the secret, yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brush.
It is a beautiful brush. I only let the best painters use it.
I appreciate that.
I don't let any children use it.
Oh.
You know what they would do? They go,
Yes.
and they use the whole thing. The whole brush. This is looking really good. Can I just show everybody something here? I want to show everybody, this is really good. I want to show you guys this. So the secret for doing these daisies was using a nice rounded brush with a fat end. What did you use?
This one here.
Yes. So this one has, no, this isn't it. That's square.
That one.
This one. So that's got a nice rounded edge. And then you just take that rounded edge and go start at the round outside the daisy and just go zoop, and one stroke. You can even give it a bit of a twist. Just go and just twist your brush a bit. That would give a nice fat top and then zoop, right down to a point.
Oh, okay.
So all you do is twist your brush.
Yeah.
Same you're doing trees. Give it a little twist.
Okay.
Okay? And one stroke, one gob of paint, one stroke. Gob of paint again, another petal. And what that gives you is texture. So what you got, I don't know if you can see it there. Yes, you can actually see it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there. There's actually depth now in those petals.
Mm-hmm.
They're standing up a bit. You got a nice edge to it. That's called texture.
Okay.
Beautiful. Very nice.
Thank you.
Now when you finish a picture, I don't know if I covered this before or not, you should really use a Krylon or a medium to finish it off. And what it does is gives it a bit of a, gives it coating. It helps the dust.
Okay.
So the dust doesn't gather on your paint. And make it hard to clean and give it kind of a grubby look after a while.
Yeah.
I like the best. I've tried a few. I really like the spray Krylons. It is a spray. They have two kinds. One is a gloss and one is a satin.
Oh, okay.
If you want a satin look to it, no shine,
Right.
you use the gloss first, one coat, then you use about two coats on top of that of the satin.
Oh.
Because satin has a clay bit into it,
Yeah.
and it makes it kind of foggy, kind of softy. That's what makes it soft, is the clay.
Oh, okay.
So you don't want to do it the first coat because it drives down some of the color, diminishes it a bit. So use your full one. And then if you want it gloss, like this picture with the daisies, it'd be beautiful in a gloss. Beautiful in a gloss.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I need another leaf there.
There you go.
Whoops.
It's okay. Look at it.
Really light one. Is that a really light one there?
I don't know. What do you want?
Lorna's not sure what she wants.
Light or dark?
Lorna would like a good job.
I'm sure there's lots of work around for you.
Not that kind of a job.
Oh, that kind of a job.
I want a nice painting that I can
Oh,
show off, but
there you go. Well, you are getting there, sweetie.
I am.
I think so, yeah.
There's
Very
hope.
much so. Very much so.
How's that?
Yeah, that's
That
better.
connects it.
Yeah.
I'll show it here.
Maybe bring it over that edge of that other one, just so it, because the other one's not really joined to anything. That
Oh, okay.
just so it covers the edge of it, and then there's some definite. Yeah, that's it. Just brings it together. That's it. Because it's drawing my eye away from the picture because of that floating thing.
Oh, okay.
This you can't really tell which way the leaf goes. You're okay. This one.
Yeah.
It's just that one. That's better. There you go.
Bring that up into
Yeah, there you go. It sits in front of it now. That's good.
better?
Yeah.
there. Okay.
That's what does it look like to you? It's better now?
Much better.
Okay. Okay, if you want to do any more leaves on it,
Well,
you could do some of those white dots
yeah.
if you like them. I think they're fun.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I'd rather do the white dots, and there's some mauve ones and blue ones too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, just do some little dots.
I guess we gotta wait for the centers to, the paint to dry to do
Yeah,
the
so may as well
centers,
do your dots
might
then.
as well do my dots.
Mm-hmm.